Hey guys, bear with me. I'm gonna run just a couple minutes over on the starting scene. I gotta do something for a friend in another game that I'm not actually playing tonight, so bear with me while I log in. Toss him some gold real quick. Hey, where are we? Where is my game? I got too many windows open. Way too many. Like, one could say I have a plethora of windows open. So, that's a thing. Got a big old mug of tea sitting here with me. Got things going on, things to do. We're mining in Dual Universe today because I had this crazy idea. I think it's going to take less time for me to mine and sell ore to buy the big warp capable ship that's in the UEF store than it is for me to say, build all the parts for a warp capable ship. I think that'll be a thing. Probably a thing. Most likely a thing. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Lax, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, my good friend. How are you? Yeah. Just waiting in queue to get into the game at the moment. We are getting there. How's volume so far? Music versus voice and all that happy jazz. No audio. What? What? Who's that the door? What do you want? Sorry. It's one of those days. There is audio. I'm just being a dick. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. Oof, I turned the graphics down quite a bit in here because, yeah, this game can be a little intensive and I gotta do a lot of running back and forth between some places that are not so happy nice on the frame rate. Okay, Let's see if I can see points of interest. When I logged out earlier, I could not. My map is like barren and empty. Not cool, man. I need to go to a shop and I don't know which way to go. Totally not a thing. That is good. I mean, where am I in relation to anything, actually? I'm here. What's that? I don't know what that is. We're gonna go find out. Because there's a mark on my thing and I don't know where to go anyway, so let's go find out. Wait, that is like a mark. Might be a thing. Hopefully I'm not gonna get disconnected a whole bunch too, because earlier I was trying to help somebody rescue their ship. And it was like a 1 SU travel time. We got disconnected at least 15 times and crashed 4 times along the way. It was horrible. Amazingly bad. But it was fun at the same time. It got to be challenging. It's interesting. It was a network disconnect, right? But it didn't really disconnect you, but you couldn't interact with the screen. So I could keep my ship flying in the direction I was heading. So before I clicked the OK button, it would disconnect me. So what I would do is I just set on that screen, gain a bunch of altitude, and then click the OK and then log back in and jump in the seat real quick. Yeah, something like that. They rolled out a server patch this morning that was supposed to fix a lot of bugs. Instead, it introduced a lot of bugs. So that was a thing that may have occurred and not worked in their favor. So, it's a thing. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 2,700. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. At a barren of -3 degrees. Why have we rolled so much? That's interesting. But it is what it is, I suppose. I got a little bit of ore on me I need to go sell. And we're almost back at $1 million. I was at $1 million last night and I did something stupid. But we got a little bit of ore to sell. And what we're aiming for 13 million. 14 million? 13 million? Somewhere around there. Because, yeah, hashtag want warp capable ship, and I think this is going to be the quickest way. I'm probably going to tear, once I get the ship, honestly, I'm probably going to tear it all down and redesign it. But because it looks like an angry potato mixed with Iron Man's MK1 helmet from the Iron Man movie, the first one. So, yeah, not a pretty ship, but she has all the parts I need. So we're going to reconfigure, re-engineer it. Don't know if I'll make a pretty ship, but we're going to try. We're going to try. I have a nice looking fighter back on my base on the moon above this planet, but it doesn't carry stuff too well, so that's why we're using this hunk of junk right here. Because, it's a hunk of junk. But it stays in the air unless I crash. Like game crash. Speaking of which, let's raise my 90 here. Oh, they were raised. That was a visual bug. It's reminiscent of like an RV with wings. Maybe I should name it Eagle 1. Let's go back into first person because that's the way I like to fly. Man, I'm really hoping that this is like a market that I have marked or something, or had marked. Yeah, what I need to do is once the POIs start showing up again, and I find the market that I've been dealing with, I just need to bloody bookmark it. That way, if the POIs disappear again, I can, you know, just use my bookmark. I guess those are the words I'm meaning to say that are supposed to be coming out of my mouth in some random order. We're at 3,000 meters. Cool. Air resistance is 76 kilonewtons. We're maintaining 96 kilonewtons thrust. Words are hard, okay? Oh. Boom. Let's just do that. Theoretically, I'm going to try and stream it till somewhere around 9 p.m. my time, which is another 4 hours, 3.5 hours, some sort of hours. That may be, you know, some kind of weird timey-wimey stuff. Let's see if POIs are working for anybody in my org. Okay, here's the hoping. Here's through hoping. Because I am 100% flying blind at the moment. Unless somehow while I was offline there was a cataclysm that may have occurred and wiped out all bases on the, you know, and cities on the planet. I guess that could be a thing. I blame, who do I blame? I think I blame Bog. Yeah, blame Bog. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, it's kind of pretty indeed. That's not what I want to do. Turn that off. I think I'm going to want that as a screenshot. So I'm going to just, you know, look at the pretty vistas at the moment. I have the clouds turned off and a couple other things turned off, so the game doesn't look quite as good as I know when I'm playing and not streaming, but I didn't want to risk it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's go in and let's go see what this is. So far, I see a whole heaping helping of not a dang thing. Yeah, I don't see any structures down there at all. Okay then. Well, I guess we're explore Peyton. Let's go this way. Go west, young man. Into the blazing ball of doom and destruction. I mean the sunlight. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. Put your face into the sun. Oh, I guess I do have the depth of field blur on. That's at least a thing. I really like the way it looks in this game. Let me know if the music is too loud, guys. It feels like it is to me. But I'm not sure. And it's all your guys' opinions that matter anyway. Wow, I have it like 1%. I don't think I can turn it down anymore without muting it. So I guess it lives the way it is. Come on, map. Idea how I'm supposed to go anywhere with the without being able to see POIs. We shall forge a new path, we shall tarry on, or something like that maybe. I guess we're having a radar blackout. Yeah, blackout. I guess that's what it is. There was a EMP that has shorted out everything. Dang solar activity. At least I haven't disconnected this time around, so that's at least promising. I know I traveled for a long time earlier. I just wish I had a heading to get back to civilization, you know? Being able to see anything would be brilliant. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Hopefully I didn't delete that. 0.83 SU. That seems kinda in the right direction. Okay. I think that was one of the spots I was continuously mining last night. Let's get back up a little higher. I don't like being too low to the ground. Just in case of a disconnect. Please return your table trays to the upright position. Tuck your head in between your knees. And kiss that rear end goodbye. This poor little frame has been broken so many times today because of the disconnects. Let me tell you, medium wings, which is what I have on this thing, they take a fair bit of scrap to repair. I'm kind of worried and intrigued by, you know, larger elements now on how much it's going to take to repair them when I mess them up, because inevitably I will mess them up. It will happen. I guarantee it. Go. We have coordinates. Thanks to one of my org mates. Now I can know where I'm going. Now let's see if we can get there without having to stop and refuel. Therein lies the other question. I mean, theoretically, we have, you know, roughly an hour-ish worth of fuel, so it's possible. I'm debating on tearing this thing apart. My ship that I came here to Alioth on worked a lot better than this thing, but I hadn't bought any ships from the UEF shipyard, so I kind of wanted to try it out. So I bought their little Atmo hauler thing, and then extended it out, put some extra parts on, tried to put a third container on it, but it just did not have the capacity I thought it would be able to carry that container. And in general, this thing handles like utter crap. Although it does handle carrying, you know, 2 mostly full containers, which my ship could not. It barely could handle 1. So I still have all the parts from my ship in one of these. I don't think, yeah, not that container. One of the containers on this ship. So I might tear this thing down too and reconfigure everything. See what we can do. Really is kind of pretty up here. I think I might build a summer home. Actually, I kind of want to get a territory flame unit and put here on Alioth. It's mining down here, at least for the tier 1 stuff, is amazing and fairly profitable if you just want to sell it. Well, I should say amazing in comparison to mining on Sanctuary, which, you know, on Sanctuary you're confined to your own plot to mine. Here, as long as it's not a claim plot, you can mine anywhere. You. Am I going the whatever, we'll work with it. 1.10. Okay, so it is going down. Line's expensive. You know what, let's kick this thing up. I don't know how much speed I can actually get out of this thing, but let's go ahead and open that rust up and see if we can get a little faster. It doesn't look like it. Nope, if anything, we're slowing down. It's no bueno. Probably too high in the atmosphere, my guess. Oh, don't tell me that. One of my workmates got nukes. Says the game is unplayable for mining right now. So, if any of you guys actually checked out the game or, you know, looked at it, playing it, etc., I would totally be curious to know what your opinions on Dual Universe are. Oh, my light's on. Let's fix that. I have played EVE Online, Master, for years, actually, off and on. Since like 2004, 2005, something like that. And welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, that reminds me, I actually have to log into EVE later to share some bookmarks with a buddy of mine who just moved out to the Great Wildlands. I used to live out there for a long time. I have so many safe spots I'm just going to give him. Like, here you go, work done. But yeah, no, I love this game. The physics in this game, when it's you know, early beta, so bugs persist, are amazing. Though I actually honestly got gravity burn the other night in one of my ships. It was amazing. Engines were cut. I was in a stable orbit, and I was picking up speed like there was no tomorrow. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I was like totally cheesing over it. I have not played a game that has that detailed of orbital mechanics. That being said, there are some silly things, like we went to another planet the other night, or night before last, and someone fell off my buddy's ship. Eve's a great game, it really is. So, what do you think you're going to focus on in Eve, or have you given it any thought yet? my main character is kind of a jack of all trades. He does a little bit of everything, and then I have a couple alts that are a little bit more focused. One SU to go. I hope you took advantage of the like sign up bonuses things where if you use somebody's affiliate or not affiliate link, but referral link, you get like 1,000,000 skill points. I think it's 1,000,000, right? Or is it 2,000,000? Been a little while, but like that is a pretty good deal. It's like a week's worth of training, week and a half, something like that. Okay, we're at 15 degrees. We need to bear down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I actually have a couple of Eve videos on the channel back when a couple of the events this year was going on. It's not a game I usually cover, though. Obvious tactical reasons being people can blow me up way too easy. And I like to fly expensive things. Right on. Yeah, it's a good way to roll in the beginning for sure. Have you ventured into low sec or null yet? So far out. I had to help somebody rescue a ship earlier today. They crashed, and I don't know how they ended up where they ended up, but they were like on the other side of the planet from civilization. Their ship was on the other side of the planet from civilization. It was ridiculous. Right on. Tell you what, once you get a little skills trained up, if you're not in a corporation, you might look at doing the faction warfare. It is a lot of fun and it's good training for PvP. You can do it in frigates, so you're not out a lot of money if you get blown up. And you can make some decent ISK at it. Last time I was playing Eve, that's actually what I was doing, because in all my years playing it, I had never done faction warfare, and it turned out to be a lot of fun. I bought a ton of frigates. Was I running? I think I was running Punishers mostly. Punishers and Crucifiers, I want to say. And I just put a bunch of them with fits in a station that was right at the edge of faction warfare territory, right on the high side or high sec side of things. So if I got blown up, I could just grab a ship and get right back into the fray. I even actually did that on a fresh alt to an alpha clone account that I started to kind of mess around with. So, you know, you don't need a whole ton of skills. I jumped into the faction warfare, like, I think in day 3, day 4, something like that. Right on, yeah. Well, see, in faction warfare, you can kind of do a PvE because there are, like, it's kind of like capture the flag type of things. You have these zones you fly into. You have to take out an NPC ship, and then you have to sit there while you capture the tower, basically. Now, during that time, maybe I can warp in and try to go for you, but if you stick to the novice ones, the largest ship that can warp in on you is a frigate. So it's a fair match. And then you earn points after you capture the thing, which are loyalty points, which you can turn around and spend on buying like implants, stuff like that, and then reselling them and making quite a bit of ISK for the time spent doing it. And there's kind of like a risk versus reward factor to it too, because like if you do it in your faction's territory and you're defending, you don't get as many points as if you go into the opposite faction's territory and take a point from them. It's kind of fun. Sorry about that. I had to cough. And apparently I had to bump my mouse too. But yeah, this game has a lot of kind of Eve-ish aspects. Like the market is completely player run, just like in Eve. So that's a thing. And then, you know, out in space, it's pretty much open PvP. This area here is like a safe zone where, well, semi-safe zone from what I understand. If somebody attacks you in this area, there's some kind of hefty punishment, apparently. But like after you're outside of this, like going out here or over here, it's, you know, every man for themselves. So this is basically high sec, and this is everything else in Eve terminology. But you know, you can take rally points, you can get things on different planets and build structures, space stations, etc. Hey Jack, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Yeah, this is you like this? This is Harris Heller's Stream Beats. Like he has his stuff on, I think, pretty much everything. iTunes, YouTube Music, wherever. I think it's even on Spotify. I'm using YouTube Music. Since Play Music is soon going down. Yeah, this ship looks horrible, don't it? No, this is just a really bad looking ship. I wish I hadn't taken my other one apart. I didn't think about it. I can't put it back together here. It looked a lot better than this. But I wanted to experiment and buy one of the prefabricated ships from the ship shop here. No, it's not a starter. Well, I guess you could consider it a starter ship. It's one of the cheap pre-builds that you can buy from the UEF ship store. It's like just under 300,000 or so credits, something like that. But this is heavily modified. Like, I have elements from my other ship on it. Like, these wings aren't part of the ship. I have extra engines on here. I extended the nose out with some voxels I had on me, hence why part of it's yellow and part of it's not. The yellow being the yellow framework being the voxels I had on me. So yeah, it's an amalgamation. It's a Frankenstein. There are some really good looking ships in this game, though. I mean, really good. Like, I love my fighter. My fighter looks pretty dang decent for my first ship I built in this game. It's though over on one of the moons around here somewhere. A lake. It's over, where is Sanctuary? Yeah, it's over here. My base. Okay, I can see the points of interest on Sanctuary, but I can't see them on Alioth where I'm at the moment. Ow. That's not even fair. Maybe it'll start working now? Nope. Oh well. Whatever. So what's your mission you're doing now? Make him the monies. So, I want a ship that is warp capable. And I think the fastest way for me to get there, even though the ship looks like crap, in my opinion, it looks like a mixture of the MK1 Iron Man helmet from the first movie and a moldy potato with a bite taken out of it. But it has a warp drive. That's the important part. So I plan on getting the 14 mil or so I need to get that, and you know, buying that ship, which is going to take me a few days because I'm just doing it by mining ore and selling it. But it's not bad. On average, if I have my both my containers on this thing full of ore, I make, you know, 150 to 200,000 credits each turn-in, or each time I go south. So, and then, you know, you also get a, as we call it, the paycheck, a daily login bonus of 100,000 credits. So, on top of that, it should only take me a few days. But no, dude, I am adoring this game. This game is phenomenally awesome. If you look past the bugs, since it's early beta, and see what the game will be, it is going to be freaking amazing. I don't mind bugs. I don't mind betas. You know, if it's a bad bug, I obviously report it. If it's something that, you know, I see a lot of people experiencing, I usually don't worry about, because I'm sure there's already been like 100 or so people reporting it. And the devs are super active in their Discord too, so that's really nice. We had like 3 different maintenances today trying to resolve a couple of bugs. So they're quick to try and act on things. Still would like to know what is up with my map though. The music reminds you of an online radio station I listen to called Synthetic FM. They play a lot of great space sounding music. Right on, I might have to check them out. Definitely might have to check them out. It's just not pulling up. It seems like it lags out OBS when I pull up that map too. I have to report that, because that's no bueno, man. No bueno. It's not good, I tell you. What is going on here? Why are we listing? Negative 2 degree roll, that's why. Wrong way. Let's try this. Let's see as soon as this notification that's covering my roll goes away. 0.88, that's probably okay. Trying to decide. I need a larger ship. I'm trying to 500 km an hour regular airspeed for a plane. This seems like real time, so it'll take hours to go around the planet. I wouldn't say hours, but it does take quite a bit of time. Like, it takes probably about an hour. Like flying to Hades last night. Or not last night, but a couple of nights ago. which is this planet right here. Whoops. Right here, which is, you know, 155 system units is what I'm thinking SU stands for. Traveling at 30,000 kilometers an hour. It took an hour and a half to get here. Just about. It was a long trip. I can only imagine how long it would take to reach this planet. Or this one, actually, I think Ion. Yeah, I think Ion's the furthest one out at 495 SU. That's probably like a 6-7 hour trip right there without a warp drive. I know with a warp drive going to Thetis, which my organization has a pit stop, I guess you could say, there. With a warp drive, it apparently takes like 20 minutes, something like that, instead of like an hour and a half at 30,000 kilometers an hour. For the moment you are, they haven't added in any other solar systems, so they are going to be expanding that. I mean, it literally just came out of alpha phase into a early beta. You can master. That is one of the things that hooked me on this game. Was I did a legit gravity turn the first night I was testing space flight. It was amazing. You can get yourself into stable orbits. You can actually use the planet's gravity to accelerate you. It was ridiculous. I mean, after that happened, I'm like, I'm sold. I'm sold. Delete every other game off my computer. I'm done. Yeah, there's some of the physics are amazing. I mean, there are a lot of broken things. Like the guy that fell off the ship on the way to Thetis the other night. Relative speed is a thing, so he was keeping up with the ship, but at some point that changed, and either way, out of the astronomical odds, he actually fell, if you want to call it falling, because he was in space, all the way to the other planet, and we had just barely left the sanctuary moon, so he fell for like an hour, but he made it there. He actually got down to the surface before my friend's ship landed. It was stupid. Like, so that's like really broken, but it's still hilarious. But yeah, gravity turns are a thing. The physics, flight models are a thing. You have lift and everything here. Let me turn this on. You can see all the forces on this ship. So the winglets and the main wings are supplying lift. I have some thrusters underneath which are inactive at the moment because they don't need to actually be on. And you can see your amount of thrust and everything that's being used. And then you also have a trajectory mode, which this is very helpful for plotting out orbits and stuff when you get into space, because it'll go from red to green if you're in a stable orbit. And then if you're on an escape trajectory from the gravity well, it turns purple and straightens out. So pretty useful information. And then you have all your flight statistics and everything too. So brakes. This is I'm up too high right now for these engines to work efficiently. That's why most of them have this little red line. But it don't matter because I'm conserving fuel because I'm up higher, which is nice too. But you have all kinds of statistics for your vehicles you can look at when you're designing them and try and balance them out and everything. Someday we gotta get you a real dude. Yeah. Like, somebody tweet at Elon Musk that there's this random little YouTuber that wants to do a live stream or a video from a spaceship. See if he throws me up there. I would love it. I'd love to go to space. Not even gonna lie. It's kind of like a dream. I mean, physics are kind of like my jam. I love physics, so. And space just seems a natural place to admire physics in all of their glory. One of my favorite sayings is Sir Isaac Newton is the baddest mamma jamma in space. He gonna kill you. You hear aliens take Guild Joy rides occasionally. Better cross your toes, right? Right. I'm gonna put some. I put some flares up on top of the house, in the shape of like a UFO with a beam coming down, abducting a person. Maybe they'll get the hint. Knowing my luck, though, they'll probably kidnap my wife instead of me. Might not entirely be too bad, though, now that I think about it. Don't tell her I said that. No, I am not alive, Chaos. That is a rumor that is greatly exaggerated. I am completely digital. My consciousness has been uploaded into World Wide Web. Wow. Dude, that would be epic. That would be completely epic, going to Mars and doing gaming videos. But can you imagine the lag while playing World of Warcraft from Mars? Oh my god. No. The first Neo AI, right? Greetings. I am Neo Cryptotron. I am programmed to emulate Neo Cryptor and all of his gaming glory. Better bring Tetris, right? Or Pong. You know, bring an old Atari. Just sit there and play Pong on Mars. Hey, Peter09, thank you so much for joining over on Trovo. How you doing today? If you're wondering, we are currently actually live to Twitch, Trovo Live, and YouTube all at once. I don't know if the chat is relaying between anywhere or anything at the moment. I'm trying out a different restreaming service other than the one I normally use, so. Right on, Jack. What are you eating? Hopefully it's nummy. It has been a while, Chaos. How are you been doing? Good, I hope. Good. Dude, I kind of dig this track. I gotta look and see what this one is. Wayfarer. We're gonna be tossing that one a nice hefty thumbs up. I really do dig this track. 70 kilometers to go. And then I can sell my ore and go mine more ore, and return to sell my ore and go mine more ore. A very boring gameplay loop, but you know what? It works. Ah ha ha, ribs. Nom. I think we're having chicken tonight. I don't know. Last few years. You know, same old, same struggle, going through crap every month, but keeping the old shit open when they want. Yep. But yeah, so far everybody's doing okay. A little weird homeschooling one of my kids though, or rather her doing school from home because of the whole epidemic thing, and then the other child we want to, but we're not sure how to approach it since he's a special needs student, so we have to send him to school, which is making us very nervous. So that's a thing. Testing out a new light too. It's by a company sent me this light to do a review on. Just came in today. So far it's working pretty good. Kind of like it. Got like full RGB settings and everything too. And it's plenty bright. Rechargeable battery built into it. Came with a tripod and a cold shoe mount and all kinds of stuff. He said not the bad. He said not the bad. And it looks like the lighting from it is pretty decent. Of course, you can adjust the color temperature and all that's handy, stuff too, so. So, some point next week, I'll be doing a review on this light. which gets stupid bright, by the way, also. My daughter was like, how bright does that thing get? I turned it up all the way and said, like this, Bizot. My eyes, they're melting. It was pretty much a reaction. Seven kilometers. We might make it in this lifetime. Maybe. Tough time to be a parent. Yeah, totally. I'm an uncle now. My nephew starts school very soon, so I'm kind of get what you mean. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It is a crazy, crazy world we live in at the moment. When all the lockdowns and stuff started happening, it was kind of amazing to see all the people that were like breaking down on social media because they just couldn't handle staying isolated. I mean, I kind of get it, but I've been doing that for the past 7 years, so I'm like, yeah, okay, stay at home. Yeah, that's no problem. I got that. I'll do it like a boss. I'm a pro stayer-homer. I thought I turned the clouds off. It doesn't matter if it's working, it's working. No, I guess I did not. I turned the motion blur off, though. Whatever. I have to refuel before I go back out, which is not a huge deal. I think I still have a little bit of fuel on me. Yeah. So there's like 3 different fuel types in this game, or 3 different types of engines. You have your nitron fuel, which is for atmospheric flight. You have the Kerrigan fuel, which is for normal space flight using normal space engines. And then you have rocket fuel for rocket boosters that you can strap onto your ship. Have not played with those yet. I will soon. Soon.dm. I'm gonna strap a rocket to a chair and launch it and see what happens. Should be an interesting experiment. Hey Wyatt, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? So we're just returning from no man's land to a semblance of civilization here on Alioth. When am I going to play with Syntac again? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I haven't really been feeling Arc for a long time, so I have no idea. I'm not doing too bad. Right now, I'm like thoroughly into this game, like hardcore. I've lost so much sleep over the past week I've been playing it. It's ridiculous. Like utterly ridiculous. It's like, what do you mean it's been 2 days since I did anything, honey? I just got up an hour ago. What do you mean I just got up 2 days ago? Oh, I better sleep. That's kind of how this has been going. Yeah, I saw Syntac launched a new cluster though. It kind of tempted me. It kind of tempted me to go and play, but yes, at least to me, this game is very fun. If you've ever played anything like Space Engineers EVE Online, Empyrean Galactic Survival, Elite Dangerous, Satisfactory, you have all the aspects from all those games in this game. It is ridiculously cool, ridiculously fun. And I cannot read that. Hold on a second. I gotta adjust something over here. Hey, Wendy, what's up? How you doing? I just saw it was a video that popped up. I think it was yesterday or day before. That he launched a new vanilla-ish server or server cluster. So, yeah, I hear you, Chaos. It is like nerve-wracking right now. Server seems broke. Yay! I know you guys can't read the chat behind all the crap, but there's a lot of discussion in my organization at the moment about the servers being worked at the moment. Right? Yeah. That's not something I've had to worry about too much because, you know, I was teaching my kids Taekwondo from the minute they were able to like stand up and keep some semblance of balance. So it was actually hilarious when we enrolled them in proper Taekwondo classes because the wife wanted to do that. And their Don was like, you've all had training. Where have you trained before? And they all pointed to me. And after that, they were trying to convince me into joining the dojo. I'm like, no, that's okay though. I appreciate it. Well, Master, I'm not sure about that. I mean, like, think about all the people that have been doing dumb stuff and completely ignoring, social distancing, like all the parties and stuff that college kids were doing over the summer and everything like that. It just made me look at people and go, why are you doing this? Do you not have a shred of self-preservation in your bones? I mean, that could be a possibility, I suppose. But yeah, it was just super bad. Okay, let's try logging in windowed mode real quick. See if that helps us any. Hopefully it will. Even if it's yeah, man. Yeah. Streaming this game takes up a fair bit of resources. Not gonna lie. Playing it's not as bad, but when you go to like one of the major districts, it is very, very intensive. That's why I'm trying to I switched to windowed mode temporarily, brought down my resolution, turned off the shadows completely, just so I can go sell this stuff. There's a bug I have a bug with my map right now. I can't see any of the outlying markets that I usually go to, which don't lag nearly anything even close to this. So I had to have someone send me the coordinates. I asked for the market. They sent me to an actual district. So that was a thing that may have occurred. Okay. Can the game capture please pick up? Okay, guys, I'm almost done with this. I'm just going to make my way back to my ship and then restart the capture again as soon as I'm away from here. Because woof, man, just woof. That was brutal. Not even gonna lie, it was brutal for you guys to see. It was brutal for me to play. That is the laggiest I've ever seen this game, ever. In the, like 5 days I've been playing it. 7 days, whatever it's been. Almost a week. All right, let's see what happens. I'm not going to go back to the game capture scene quite yet, because I have a feeling as soon as I load in, OBS is going to have another conniption fit, but it should only take me, hopefully, a minute to get out of here. Now I kind of wish I had the, the Ryzen 5 or 7, whatever it is, the 3800. Instead of going with a 2600. Oh, this is actually a little bit better. Okay, you should hear me now. That was that lag killed me so bad that apparently RTX voice crashed too. So I use that for cutting out background noise. Capture a full screen. Okay, why are you not grabbing it now? OBS is having some issues grabbing the game again, though. That's no. Oh. Hey, who we got here? Gotta repair this. Come on, OBS, please. Bear with me, guys. Technical issues, as you already could tell. Hey, there we go. I got it. I had to have a private discussion. A private discussion with it. With OBS. And threatened to trade it in on a calculator software. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Calculator software. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go somewhere away from the insanity and the lag. Away from the district too would be stupendously good. Cool. Alright, that's better. That's much better. Super much better. Mucho muy super much better. There's where I usually go, so let's head there. Looks like a good place to head. And let's turn that off. There we go. Cool. That was an ordeal. I feel like I need a drink after that. Wow, that was so bad. By the way, guys, the guy that was just in on YouTube, Zenith Gaming, if you want to check out some pretty good videos about this game and some tutorials, go subscribe to him. He has some really, really good content. I've been watching it myself, actually. Actually ran into him in game, I think it was last night. Exactly. Unforeseen anomalies. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I want to bookmark this place right now. Bookmark that location. Let's just call it the shop, just in case my POIs stop working. Because, like I said, this is where I've been going to sell. I've been mining out in this ocean, and I've just been going here to sell my ore. Eventually, I will have to come back to this mess where we were just at to buy that ship, but that won't be for another day or two, and I don't think I'm going to be streaming it when I go buy it. Because wow, just wow. Man, oh man, das coffee is loud. Okay, but yeah, so I've been making pretty good money. I've only been doing mining and selling the ore since pretty much last night. It's working out for me pretty well. I think it's going to be my fastest route to the 14 million that I need. Let's see if I can add that dude. Contacts. contact. Whew, that was rough. Do a flyby. A flyby of the market down here. Just to test the waters since I haven't really streamed this game. And that district thing was horrible. So let's see how bad the frame rates are around the outpost markets. I really need to turn my voxels back up too while I'm at it. Graphics. Just turn it back up a little bit. Just to there. Show. Yeah, it looks a little better. So that market should be right there. And we should be coming up right on it. Oh, it's still a ways off. Okay. I should have done that from my marker. I'm a little frazzled at the moment. I hate it when my game lags out like that. At least when I'm streaming, you know? I feel it doesn't give a good representation of myself or a good representation of the game. I might have to sit down and do some refueling by the looks of it. Let's get a little higher. Get some fuel conservation going on. See if we can at least make it to the market before I have to sit down. Because, oof. How much Atmo fuel do I have on me? 700 liters, so almost 2 full tanks. Good. I also feel like I need to turn auto roll on. You can adjust all of the flight characteristics of your ships and even enable like an auto roll functionality where it will, you know, pretty much self-right you when you're in a gravity field, which is handy. But I had to reset the script that controls the ship earlier because during all the server maintenances, something went wonky and like all of my controls were completely reversed. So like my pitch and my yaw were backwards by, you know, everything was completely backwards, and I do mean everything. You tried to strafe right, you would go left. So I had to reset the script, and it apparently changed my settings, some of my settings when I did that. Because yes, you can do Lewis scripting in this game and program your ships to have specific flight model characteristics, which is, you know, nice. Oh, that's some hairy stuff. I mean, long as you last for a couple of minutes, you know, I think it's like 60 seconds, you'll warp off. So it's just that clutch moment of, is my armor gonna hold? Is my shields gonna hold? Is my hull going to hold? I know the feeling. I lost a 2 billion ISK ship to Triglavians. So, know the feeling. That was a painful day. Worst part was it was partially my fault. I'm not going to go into it because, yeah, it was like a very expensive noobish mistake that caused me to lose my ship. And it's very embarrassing. Very embarrassing, especially for as long as I've played EVE Online. Yeah. Alright, so there's our target. That means the market should have been right to our right, I think. No, it's behind us. Okay, I wasn't paying attention when I passed it, I guess. Cool. So I made it to the target zone at least. That's a thing. Fun part is landing this thing underwater because these ships naturally kind of want to float. At least volumetrically in water anyway. Doing this at night is so sketch. Come on, let's go down. Let's go down. Let's take a bath. Let's wash all the bad FPS bits off you. Thrust off all the way. I mean, as long as I land somewhere in the water, it's all good. $300 meters. 250 meters. $100 meters. There we go. Skimming the water surface, that's fine. Now let's go down. Okay. Oh, that was a little rough, a little harder. That was a little shallower than I expected. That's okay. That's okay. We got this. I'm here. I landed in classic Neo style. Oh yeah, perfect landing. Nailed it. And only minimal damage to one of my adjusters, or aka RCS thrusters. I don't know how that worked. Oh, okay, two of them took a little bit of damage. That's fine. That's fine. Just take some lessons from Sully. LOL. Right? Okay. So the whole reason I'm in here in the ocean, because A, we're starting out fairly deep, and B, there's like nothing around, so it's really easy to kind of find ores. Like, I'm already picking something. We're heading east, southeast. Okay. So we just lost it. That graph kind of is a depth chart. It tells you, oh wait, there's a surface ore right there. We're just gonna go grab that real quick, and then I'll figure out where the subsurface deposits are. But yeah, so like this is all the different types of ores and their tiers in the game. You're not going to find any of these ores on this planet. You might find a few of these, but they're pretty deep. We're mostly going after just the T1 ores, which are fairly shallow in comparison to everything else. And you can also find them on, you know, in deposits like this, just hanging out above the rocks. Turn my light on. This looks like aluminum, or aka bauxite. Server, please. Did I even give us anything? Maybe. Yeah, linked. There we go. Make sure we're linked. I think the servers are still having issues today. Yeah, it looks like it. Man, I was really wanting to get a lot of work done in this game tonight. That was the plan. That was the dream, the hope. But does it? Okay, got a little bit of bauxite that time. But didn't give us our chunk from that last bit we mined. Oh, come on. Give it to me. I don't think I'm gonna get anything done. I really don't think I'm going to get anything done tonight. Error during inventory operation. Jeez. Are we going to get any of this? Because I could really use some of this, guys. I think the light's a little bright. If I adjust it down a little bit. I think it's washing me out too much. Yeah, something like there. Or is it this light? One of these is being too bright. Oh, hold on. Somebody's at my door. Bear with me, guys. Be right back. Okay, then. Give me. Okay. At least it seems to be... Am I getting anything from this? Okay, I'm getting a little bit. So that's the thing, at least. It's just not telling me I'm getting it. Verify. I actually don't think it went up any. Okay. Now I think the servers may be completely borked today. Yeah, I think the server is completely borked right now, guys. That's problematic, to say the least. I wonder if I can surface mine, maybe? Is that a thing that we might be able to potentially do? Oops, wrong one. That's the thing. No? Really? Can I just pick up rocks? This is the worst, this is the worst I've seen in the game so far. Wow. Just wow. You know the feeling when I'm mining on Eve, I tried to get ore and the rat's working? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Internal server error. I don't know if I should even try mining at the moment. Das ist fabulous. It was fabulous lag, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's another deposit, surface deposit of something. Let's try and grab that before I start trying to dig down, because I think I'm going to get frustrated digging down if the server's having all these internal errors. Ah, iron. That's a thing. Right? You could totally pick up rocks into this arc. Please give me stuff. Oh, glorious beta gods. Please give me the rocks that I am mining. Thank you. Nope. Nope. Hey, Laura Ray. Laura Mary. Ah. You know, I don't know how to bloody say your name. Hey, Laura, how's it going? Because we are not having a good time at the moment. Try a little bit. We'll just try a little. Just a small chunk. That might be a thing that we might be able to potentially do in the near future. Probably not, though. And then, and then, and then, and then. No. Lunar Mare. Got it. Like a horse. But no one can talk to a horse, of course. Unless, of course, that horse, of course, was the famous Mr. Ed. I know. But, you know, Lysdexia is real sometimes when looking at names on chat. Okay. Did we get any of that ore this time? Please, baby. No. Why? Why? What? Yeah, it may look like granite, but it's actually hematite, or, you know, iron after it's refined. But you are trying to exceed too many operations at once? Really? 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 Okay, then. So, this is some lovely sand at the bottom of this ocean, don't you think? I mean, it's quite sandy and tan. You know? Quite, yeah, quite tan. Yeah. I'm just gonna, you know, stand here. We're gonna pretend the hematite's not there. Nothing to see here, folks. Come get you. Nope, that wasn't me. I'm trying to trick the server gods at the moment. I didn't do it. Dang it! Why? Why? Right, yeah. Why didn't I stay on the other planet? Would have been fine if I had just stayed on Thetis. But no! Nah! I had to fly back. Had to fly back to Alia. Yeah. Psst. Iron. I love you. Come with me. I promise to treat you well. Just get in my inventory. See if that works. Internal server error. Right? I'm not skipping aquatic leg day. Except maybe I am because I'm using a jetpack. That could be possibly a thing too. Also, at least my suit color hasn't changed today. Like they did a server patch the other day, and like 3 days, like 3 times during the day, my suit colors changed. Hot and bothered. Well, you know, I'm not going to be the one that's going to be making it hot and bothered, but I will be taking it to someone who will probably make it hot and bothered as they smelt it down and refine it. Ooh, doesn't that smelting sound good, Iron? Don't you want to be refined? Yeah, you know you do. Come on, Iron. Get in my inventory. And then... No, and then. Wow. This is absolutely horrible, guys. Well, you know what? Servers are broken. And yeah, the servers are broken. Treasure needs to be, oh god. No. I mean, yes, maybe, but no. I actually think I'm probably going to go ahead and call it just a little bit early because the servers are broken and really this is all I want to play, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see me here fondly caressing Iron, trying to coerce it into my inventory for the next, like, forever, since it's taking for bloody ever for the server to catch up to whatever the heck it's doing. I have a feeling, you know, let me check the Discord. Let me see if they're gonna roll out another maintenance or something, because they need to do something ASAP. If they do, it'll be the 3rd one today. I don't know what they messed up, but they messed up with something. I'm Batman. You're Rock. I'm Batman. We go together. Yes, I'm Batman. Let's see. To Discord. Discord, where art thou? There it is. Alright, Dual Universe. Let's see. No announcements at the moment. Let's try. You know, I forgot to completely advertise in their Discord that I was streaming their game. But, you know, whatever. I'll have to hit that next time. Tomorrow, maybe. RP has COVID? What? No. What? Okay, where is help troubleshooting? Yeah, it looks like it's not just me. A lot of people in here talking. This is a great post. Performing anything important as of right now is like playing Russian roulette. Maybe you'll get a pass, or maybe you'll shoot yourself in the face for no reason. I wouldn't advise doing anything, even standing still. Gives a you're trying to perform too many actions error. Yeah. The new Batman. I am the new Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Batman. So this is the stream for the next 5 hours, guys. I'm just gonna sit on this screen and just go, Batman. I'm Batman. Batman. And I'm Batman. 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 All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, even though it has been a cluster truck at the moment. Because wow, just bloody wow, man. I just don't even know. This is the worst I've seen the servers since I started playing. So hopefully they'll get this sorted later tonight, and I can continue on my road to riches. Yeah, I could play D3 after watching one of your Conan Exiles videos, then going to see if you had more. I have a few Conan videos. I have a problem when I record Conan. I'm not gonna lie. I tend to do way too much stuff off camera. So, because I just kind of enjoy playing it. And yeah, so I get way ahead of whatever I was doing in the last video, which I feel is like bad format, but I can't help myself. I don't think I have Diablo 3 installed at the moment. Pretty sure I don't, actually. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and kill it for now and figure out some food anyway, because I haven't ate all day, and it's, you know, 7:30 p.m. my time, so that's a thing. And then maybe play with this light a little bit more that I got set. Oh my god, it's so bright! Oh, that's why everything keeps going wonky. The auto white balance is on my camera. I'll have to fix that. But I gotta finish checking out this light, because it like does RGB and all kinds of random crap, and I've got to do a video on it next week sometime. So, but thank you guys so much. I will be streaming in theory tomorrow. I'm gonna try some more Dual Universe, because I am like over the moon with this game. I am stupidly addicted to this game. It is ruining my life, but I don't care. But guys, until next time, I'll see you, and thank you all so much. I love your faces.